Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are back again today with another great roulette strategy. Today, you only see inside the ping box a $100 roulette bankroll. And I'm going to show you how we can possibly flip 100 into 200 the low budget roulette way. All right. So, with that being said, folks, if you are not a believer, not a subscriber as of yet, folks, we are on our way to 2 million total channel views. Click up at the top where you see more about this channel, and you will see that we are well on our way to 2 million channel views. Become a believer and subscribe right now as we kick this thing off. All right. Now, today I'm going to concentrate on the last 12. Okay. And I'm going to put 1 unit in there and simply spin. And let me show you how or what to do when you lose. Very easy. The first one happens to be 26. So we did hit that. So that's $2. We're going to spin again. All right, the second one is another $2. Let's go ahead and spin again. All right, there's another $2. Okay, let's go spin again. All right, there's the number 19. 19 does come out. So that's one loss. Okay, we're going to simply just spin that thing again. 16 comes out, and that happens to be 2 losses. All right, we are going to spin again. And 14 comes out. That is 3 losses in a row. What you're going to do when you have 3 losses in a row is you're going to go up by 4 units. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. And we spin. There's the number 2. Count your losses. That's 1 loss. We're going to spin again. There is a second loss. That's 2 losses. All right, we're going to spin again. And there is the number 29. That happens to be a $10 return. Now what we're going to do here is subtract by 1 unit now, because this is that we actually need a couple more bucks to get back to where we were. And 27 comes out. All right, folks, we are up $11 very swiftly. Okay, let's go back here and we do the same thing again. Repeat the process. There's a number 8. That's 1 loss. We spin again. There's a number 32, and that is $2 coming right back. We're up $12, folks. Let's check our stats at 48% hit percentage. Okay, as we just simply spin again with 1 unit or $1. And there is the number 19. All right, spin again. And there is a number 17. 2 losses. We spin again. And there's 15. Let's raise the bar by 4 units. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we spin. There is the number 21. All right, we spin again. And there is the number 29. All right. Now, I want to subtract 1 unit like I did before and spin again. And there's 21. We count that as 1 loss. Okay, we're going to spin again. And there is the number 34, giving us another $8 return. And folks, just like that, with $1 units, we just made ourselves in this session 18 bucks by staying on the last 12. All right, we are going to simply play again. All right, and there is number 20. We're going to spin again. There's 13. All right, we spin again. There's 23. As we raise the bar by 4 units, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we spin again. And there's 7. That's 1 loss. Okay, we spin again. And there is the number 27. Okay, folks, I want to do the same thing again by go down by 1 unit. So I want to get one more hit in there before I reset. Okay, 26 does come out. And folks, we are up 28 bucks. 47% is your hit percentage. Not bad at all. Okay, we're going to put 1 unit in there. And there's 0. We count our losses. Okay, here we go. There is a second loss. And we spin. And there is the number 29. Right back to 128 without having to ladder. We're going to spin again. All right, there is the number 34. And we're up 30 bucks. Same percentages. Here we go. As we spin again. And there is the number 35. 2 bucks. We're up 32 bucks. And there's a number 4. All right, we play again. 13 comes out. That is going to be 2 losses in a row. We spin again. And there is the number 12 for 3 losses in a row. We advance by 1, 2, 3, 4, and we spin. There's the number 10. 1 loss. We spin again. 2 losses. We spin again. And 3 losses. All right, next level. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we spin. And there is a number 8. 1 loss. We spin again. There's 2 losses. We spin again. And there is 3 losses. All right, you simply go up by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and spin. And there's 1 loss. Here we go. There's 2 losses. And there is 36, giving us a $32 return. All right. Now what we're going to do here is go down by 1 unit, and then we spin. And there is the number 32 again. We're going to go down by another unit, just going down the ladder. And there's 12, count that as 1 loss. We spin again. There's 2 losses. And there's 3 losses. Okay. We're going to rise by 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we spin. And there is a hit. $42 return. Okay, we go down by 1 unit, and then we spin. And there's another hit of 40 bucks. And just like that, folks, you see it like I see it. You see it like I see it. All right. We are going to start again. Here we go. And there is a number 23. Spin again. There is 15. Spin again. And there's 10. Okay, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And we spin. There is 16. We spin again. There's 11. We spin again. And there's 30. Okay, we was at 1. We was at, oh, I was supposed to go down 1 unit. Sorry about that, folks. Let me go back down. Count that as a loss. Here we go. I was supposed to go down 1 unit here. Let's play again. If we lose, this will be our second loss, which we did. We spin again. Now, we are going to go up by 5 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we spin. $17 comes out. 1 loss. We spin again. There is a second loss. We spin again. And there's 3 losses. So we go up by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And spin. And there is the number 31 for a $30 return. We're going to drop down by 1 unit, and then we spin. There's a number 9. Count that as 1 loss. Let's spin again. And there's a number 27 for another $28 return. Okay, we're going to drop down by 1 more unit again because we are about exactly where we were before. That's 1 loss. Let's spin again. That's 2 losses. Let's spin again. 3 losses. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we spin. And there is the number 29. All right, I want to go down by 1 unit and spin. All right, there's the number 6. Spin again. There's the number 32. And folks, it looks like we made ourselves in 15 minutes a quick 75 bucks. As you see the hit percentages. All right, we're going to spin again. Same way, same last dozen. Okay, there's 1 loss. We spin again. There's 2 losses. Let's go over here and spin again. 3 losses. All right. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 and spin. And there is the number 33. All right. I want to go down by 1 unit, like I said before, and spin again. And 36 happens to come out, giving us another $8 return. And folks, we just made ourselves a quick 90 bucks. Okay, let's go back to the beginning. Whoops. And let's spin. Okay. Let's spin again. And there is the number 34. Okay. Let's check our stats. And we spin. There is a number 19. That's 1 loss. Let's spin again. There is our 2nd loss. Let's spin again. And there is our 3rd loss. Let's raise it by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and spin. $14 comes out. 1 loss. Let's spin again. And there is the number 30 for a $10 return. And let's go down by 1 unit. Showing you the stats. And let's spin. All right, there's 21. That's 1 loss. Let's spin again. And there is the number 29. Alrighty. Let's go down another unit and spin again. There's 21. Spin again. There's 2 losses in a row. Let's spin again. And 3 losses in a row. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's spin. And there's a number 30, giving us a $16 return. And folks, it looks like we reached our mark at the 20-minute mark of over 200 bucks in this session. What I can do here is raise the stakes a little bit. You guys want to win money a little bit quicker. Now, instead of using 1 unit now, folks, we can use 2. 1, 2. Okay? Now let's play. Basically, what we're doing is doubling now. You can still play at the first level if you like. I'm just trying to see if I can make a few extra bucks. That's 2 losses. But I want to show you at this level. If we lose at this level, I want to show you exactly what to do. And we did. Now we're going to advance this thing, by 8 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because before we was advancing this by 4, but everything is double now. That's 1 loss. Okay, we spin again. 2 losses. We spin again. And 3 losses. Okay, now we are going to advance this by 10 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 as we spin. And 35 comes out. Now let me show you exactly what to do. Okay, we're going to go down by 2 units. Because before it was 1 unit. And 25 comes out, giving us a $36 return. And it looks like, folks, in a matter of 22 minutes, just about 23 minutes, we made ourselves $244. But I will reset again. And 19 comes out. Let's go ahead here and spin again. And 31 happens to come out. Now we got more money coming back. We will just spin again. Okay, and there is the number 11. Let's spin again. That's the first loss. And there is the second loss. Okay, and we spin again. And we did hit. So we get to stay where we're at. And we spin again. And that's 1 loss. Let's spin again. 2 losses. Let's spin again. 3, no, I was going to say 3 losses, but we did hit. Same spot again, folks. We're just going to keep going. There's 1 loss. And there is the number 28. All right. 248 bucks. Excuse me, 148 bucks in this particular roulette session at the 24-minute mark. Not bad at all. Let's continue on. And there is 16. 1 loss as we spin again. 2 losses. Okay, we spin again. And 3 losses. Alrighty, let's advance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's spin. There is a number 6. Count that as 1 loss. There is a second loss. And let's spin again. And there is a third loss. Okay, we're going to go up by 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As we spin. There is 1 loss. Let's spin again. There is the second loss. Let's spin again. And there's a third loss. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's spin. There's 1 loss. And there is the number 34 for a $64 return. Okay, we go down by 2, 1, 2, and we spin. And there's a number 26 for another $60 return. Okay, we go down by 2, and we spin. There's 1 loss. Okay, we spin again. There's a second loss. We spin again. And there is the number 29, $56 return. Okay, we go down again by 2 more, and we spin. And there's 25, giving us a $52 return. And it looks like, folks, in the matter of 28 minutes, we made ourselves just about 200 bucks, $196. 1, 2, and spin. And that's 1 loss. Okay, we spin again. And that's our second loss. Let's spin again. And there is the number 0 as we go up by 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And spin. And that is 1 loss. Let's go ahead and spin again. That is 2 losses. Let's spin again. And there is the number 27 for a $20 return as I go down by 2 units and I spin. And there is the number 34, giving us a $16 return. And it looks like, folks, in this session here, we made it. We turned $100 into $200.